Hello and welcome back to the Gwent studio. We made it, Ryan. We're back home.
Woo!
Can we call this homecoming? Oh, probably not. I don't think that's a good one.
No.
So as you guys probably know, or you don't know, my name is Pavel Buja, and this is Ryan.
Hello everyone.
Yes.
The return of the kings, maybe that's
The return of the kings.
the best.
I think we set the bar quite high for ourselves right now, but yeah, I think we can stay with that. We are here to talk about Harvest of Sorrow, which is the last card drop in the Price of Power 3-segment drop. So as you guys know, we moved to different expansions sets starting this year. So yeah, we're doing the final one, and we will start the review campaign if I remember correctly. But before we do that, I think we have something. What do we have?
I mean, that's what we're here for. But as you said, we've got a little teaser trailer for everyone. A little teaser trailer. So I think we'll just start with it.
Yeah, let's see it. All right, man, that was really good.
Spicy.
And you saw a character. I think everybody recognized that character, though.
Probably.
We'll talk about him a little bit more later today for sure. So yeah, that was the. I mean, Harvest of Sorrow. It's going to be very grim, dark. We're also working on a trailer, which we will see by the time the expansion is released.
Yes.
So get ready for that because it's quite cool. And yeah, so. Ryan, since you're kind of working, not kind of, but you are working, behind the scenes with the whole reveal campaign, what's the idea? Like, what are we going to be doing? What's the plan for this one?
So, as usual, we are starting things off in this video with a few spicy reveals and to get everything started. After that, you will be able to see all of the following reveals by our trusty Gwent partners.
Nice.
We love those guys, obviously.
Oh, of course.
And they will be posting those in either videos, Twitch streams, YouTube streams, on Twitter, on Reddit, wherever they would like. Yeah,
everywhere.
Discord even. And that's going to take the next 2 weeks until the release date. Did we mention the release date yet?
No, but it's October 5th.
October 5th.
Easy, easy, simple as that.
So,
so we are starting today. What are we starting with?
We are starting with your favorite faction.
Scoia'tael.
Yes,
perfect.
Your favorite faction, Scoia'tael.
Thank you for actually arranging this so we can start off with the best one and only faction.
I got you.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah.
So we will start off with Scoia'tael. You guys already saw the key visual. You already saw a character. So I think we can talk about the first card already.
Yes.
Okay.
It is Pavel Buja.
What do you mean?
No,
I'm not the first card.
It's Filavandrel.
Thank you. Filavandrel and Fidel. He is an elf, of course. 12 provision, 4 power. And he has 2 different abilities depending on which row you play him on.
Yes.
If you play him on melee, it's create and play a Scoia'tael special card with a provision cost equal to this unit's power. And on range, it's create and play a Scoia'tael special card with a provision cost equal to or lower than this unit's power. What do you think about that?
So I think the effects are very similar, and also similar to Gerhard maybe as a card.
That's a good example.
Similar, but the issue with Gerhard is you have to be very precise with the patience on that card, because if you go too far, you will actually be locked out of using any kind of special cards. And with this one, maybe you boosted your hand a little bit too much. Also, there's some random hand buffs perhaps, and so you don't really want to lose that ability, so then you can just play him on the other row and basically lose the ability to decide, but at least you get some form of special.
Okay.
On the other one, you can be a bit more precise. You know, if that's exactly what you want to get, then you can play him on the melee row.
Yeah, I like the flexibility you have here, and I think this ability will be quite good. Quite good.
And I mean, it's hand buff. I'm excited to see hand buff again.
Yeah, hand buff, special cards. I mean, everything that Scoia'tael likes. Everything that Scoia'tael likes. All right, that's the first one.
That's the first one.
Moving on.
A combo card.
A combo card. A bountiful harvest.
Bountiful harvest. Bounty support.
No.
I'm joking. It's a Scoia'tael card as well.
Yes, it's a Squirtle special card. It's a nature card, which says create and play a bronze Doblatana elf. Then, depending on the position of chosen unit, boost the leftmost random, or the rightmost unit in your hand by 2. So there are 3 options here, if I understand this correctly.
Yeah. So create obviously shows you 3 different cards that you can choose from, and if you choose the leftmost card of the 3 that you can create, then the leftmost card in your hand will get a buff by 2. And if you choose the middle one, it will be random which card gets that buff. And if you choose the rightmost card in your hand will get that buff. So you can basically decide which card gets buffed in your hand if it also, I guess, combines with what you want to choose out of those 3 options. So it makes the decision a bit more complex, has a little bit more, I guess, following effect. You just don't choose the card that brings you immediate value, but maybe you want to think about buffing that value in the second round.
Okay.
And I think one funny interaction here is that this card can actually spawn a sorceress from the previous drop.
It's true.
A buffed sorceress, if you get it to 6 power, you can actually spawn a bountiful harvest. You can
okay.
You can basically create that
here.
And then that.
It's a nice combo.
It's quite fun. It's quite fun.
Is it easy to pull off, or is it quite difficult?
Well, I guess you gotta buff the sorceress first to 6, which is kind of easy.
I think it's doable.
And then you get to play another one.
Yeah. And one thing I forgot to mention: this card is a 6 provision. So yeah.
Nature. And a beautiful artwork as well.
Oh yes. Done by Shama, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
Beautiful. So what? I think the last one will be a neutral.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil all the Squirtle cards.
Want to leave something to the partners.
Yeah, and tomorrow, obviously, the second day for Squirtle, there's actually a card I would have loved to show you all, but
you kept it.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil
else.
everything.
Yeah.
But the lucky person that gets to reveal it tomorrow, I'm jealous. It's
That's
one
nice
of my
of you,
favorites.
actually.
It's one of my favorites, yeah.
Oh.
But
last one.
the next one's also pretty cool.
Yes. The mushy or mushi truffle, depending on how you say it.
I'll say mushy.
Mushy, yes. This is a location. I know you guys have been asking if locations ever come back. Well, there you go. Here's your location. This card has resilience, of course. And on deploy, it spawns and plays a bonded unit from your starting deck. And on order, spawn and play Golden Froth. I like the flavor with the froth here.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like a tavern where you go to and bond with people.
Yeah.
And then you have a little bit of golden froth together.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
And this card looks a little bit familiar to me. I mean, especially depicting the person sitting and the bard. I think he resembles one of our producers, exactly.
Yes.
Luigi,
our favorite Italian.
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe. Any cool stories about the card and the creation of it?
He actually, together with our awesome sound designer, sat down and recorded all of the sound effects for the premium card, which means not only that he recorded the voice of the person singing, which looks like him, but also the cat. He's the cat. He's also the guy puking next to him. So yeah, it's gonna be like an orchestra of Luigi's sounds.
Yeah, it kind of shows his personality that he can be all over the place.
A one-man show.
One-man show. So yeah, that's a very interesting card. Where would you see this like used for sure? Talk about bonded.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of requires you to have a game plan with your bonded units. There obviously are already some bonded units in the game that you can use with it, but it might also be a little teaser of what's to come, just a little bit perhaps. And it just allows you to create a third one, which means 2 of those bonded cards will have the bonded effect. If it's on deploy, or maybe all 3 will get it. It's kind of strong if you get to pull it off and your opponent doesn't really immediately interfere with it. Also, it's also a carryover card in a sense where you can leave it on the board because it has resilience and just use the order with the Golden Froth later.
True.
If you want to protect something in round 2, you put it down and immediately give it some beer, and then it will get boosted.
Hopefully it doesn't get removed by that time. So yeah. So that's it. First 3 cards.
Those are the first 3 cards.
You chose well, my friend. They look super awesome. So this begins the whole Harvest of Sorrow.
Yes.
Which won't be very sorrowful. I think sorrowful.
Let's go with that.
So we'll be happy because there'll be more cards being revealed. That's what I was trying to say. I didn't do it in a smart way, of course. But before we go, but wait, there's one more thing. There's more. We updated the expansion pass.
Yes.
And it features now skin which you'll be able to get.
So if you already own the expansion pass, now you know which skin you will get. Obviously, you still have time to buy the expansion pass even after the expansion has been released.
Yes.
October 5th, by the way.
Once again.
But yeah, should we throw it up and let people find out who it is?
Yeah, let's see it. It's Octavia Hale, known as the Witchfinder.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you know this character now. She was also the main protagonist in the first trailer, right? In the first expansion.
Exactly.
Very cool character. And she will be playable on all factions, not only Syndicate. So a leader skin that is available for all.
That's awesome.
That is pretty cool. And yeah, I'm excited to see her step on the game board.
Awesome. Really cool. And I think that's it for today.
That is it. Looking into the future, we got 2 weeks of amazing reveals ahead of us. You can obviously follow us on Twitter, right? Play Gwent on Twitter, because we will be posting reveal recaps. So after all 4 cards of each faction have been revealed, you will be able to see them all nicely packed into an asset on Play Gwent on Twitter. Or you can also just jump to playgwent.com, where we will update the page with all the revealed cards at the end of each day. Yep.
Daily.
So if you want to follow that, that is the destination. And then at the end of those 2 weeks, right before the expansion drops, we will come back with another video.
Yes. We want to talk about the update that is coming with this expansion a little bit more. We probably will have someone from the design team joining us. And we also want to talk a little bit about the future and what's going to happen by the end of the year. So we will have Vlad for that segment for sure.
Yeah, very interesting. I'm excited for that. I think actually the talk with the game designers is also going to be awesome, because we've got lots of changes coming, refining some stuff. Actually, yeah, there's a lot to come. I'm excited for it.
Some boosts, some nerfs, some changes.
Some changes.
Good. Change is good, as they say.
Keeps things fresh.
Of course. Awesome. Ryan,
well,
what else can I say? Thank you.
It
was awesome. It was awesome to be back in the studio. And yeah, get ready for the reveals, because leak season is in full harvest. Yeah, I'm not moving from this chair now. This is where I live now. Cool. We're staying here. We're staying. Cool, guys. Thank you for watching, and we shall catch you later. Bye.